Welcome to HushTarot1111, guys. I am Hush, coming at you live from none other than the Boom Boom Room. And y'all, when I tell you, Spirit has a way of just delivering a message, sometimes literally. I'm sitting here and I was asking Spirit, what is the best song that would go with the energy of today for the Divine Feminine Collective? You know, I'm trying to get the hump day stuff going. And I got a text message, which that never happens, but the text message said fuck you. It said it twice. Fuck you, fuck you. Now I know it wasn't directed toward me because it was in a family group chat, so I have no idea who sent it or where it was coming from or why. I don't even care, but I felt like that was important, so I googled fuck you and several songs popped up, but the one that stuck was CeeLo Green's fuck you. I see you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Y'all, so if you have not heard that song, go to your iTunes, your Spotify, your Tidal, whatever you subscribe to, and listen to that song. So I wanted to know, what did that have to do with the Divine Feminine Collective? So without any further ado, Spirit, could you please give us the energy of the Divine Feminine Collective now? Why that fuck you was coming out like that? Because this was about a man with a woman that was sneaking out on him. So what's happening? Eye of Horus, awakening divine perception. Wow. Anything else? Ooh, and this flew right on out. Lady of the Stars, priestess of Sirius. Okay, well, you know what? Let me read these two because I never pulled Lady of the Stars or Eye of Horus. So let's get to it, okay? Let's see what the real tea is. So y'all excuse me if I have to thumb through it really quickly. Lady of the Stars. Here we go. Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. It brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. Lady of the Stars is also an empowerment of all other oracles in this deck. She tells you pay attention because something significant is taking place right now. Syrian energy takes the inner path and the spiritual healing journey into a whole new stratosphere. It is wise, ancient, and an extremely high vibrational energy. It takes a certain level of soul evolution to be able to consciously register Syrian light and transmit it on this planet. The heart in question must be able to consciously cultivate unconditional love for it to occur. However, we could still receive Syrian light and healing assistance even if we are still learning more consistently come from unconditional love. We feel it more and more strongly as we grow spiritually, but even in our learning phase, we can open our hearts to this divine celestial goddess and allow her, through her priestess Lady Isis, to bless us with genuine spiritual gifts. Wow. Let's take a look here. And let's take a look at Eye of Horus. Something's about to pop off, y'all. I haven't even gotten through the whole book yet, but I got a strong feeling I now would know what that fuck you means. Give me 1 second. Let me find the Eye of Horus. This key of life. Enter the chamber. There you go. Eye of Horus. The Eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing now. You have much divine support and protection, so you may grow your abilities and serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected. The oracle of the Eye of Horus is a stamp of divine encouragement, approval, and protection. If you have been wondering about your divine path, about whether you have genuine gifts of healing and insight to share, about whether your inner perception is actually true insight, and whether you will be protected spiritually in certain matters or situations, then this oracle is confirmation for you. You also have guidance here that your inner sight is expanding yet again, taking a turn on a higher twist of the spiritual perception. These are gifts of higher clairvoyance, pure knowing, divination, and divine communion, and they all flow in truth from the fountain of the heart. You can expect these gifts to grow, and as a result to see with even more detachment, accuracy, and clear knowing. It is important that you trust this inner sight and come from your heart. This will ensure that your sight is accurate and helpful. Inner sight will never judge or harm another, but it is certainly for you to discern the underlying truth of situations and relationships so that you can make wise decisions. This oracle is confirmation that you have spiritual gifts of healing and perception, that you can serve your own life path and that of others when you use them from love. Trust that Horus will protect you as you move forward on your path and that opportunities will come at the perfect time. The divine sun will shine on you, gifting you with your time in the sun. So have faith, beloved. This oracle is confirmation that divine is looking out for you, and you will guide and protect you through your intuition. Your inner voice may tell you everything you need to know in a timely manner. Finally, this oracle is an indicator of a triumph over darker energies and emotions. Whether you have been struggling with psychological darkness, unfulfilling habits, patterns of subversive or undermining behavior within yourself, or from toxic relationship patterns with others, or with organizations or groups within society, know that you will triumph in the sun. The truth, the light will prevail. Pray for your protection, clear insight, and trust your inner guidance. You will triumph in light over any darkness. Your success and growth are assured. Bam. Well, we can stop the reading right here. At this point, what I'm getting from this, that fuck you, okay? That wasn't a fuck you to anyone in particular, okay? This was actually a fuck you to the person that you used to be, the person that used to allow things to happen, and when you couldn't speak up for yourself, you took it on yourself. You took on all that energy, just like the card says, negative energies, negative patterns, groups even. You are literally dying right now, for the person watching this video, not in that physical way, but spiritually. The person that you used to be is dying. It's time to bury them for real. They're buried, hereditized, and bound, and you are elevating. For some of you, and I heard Made for Love say this the other day, and I'm a witness. When you surrendered to your highest timeline, there was an instant shift, and I felt it myself. Like I did the same thing not a few days ago, and when I tell you, since then everything's been really rocky. So what this is letting you know, that at this time, because you're feeling your power, for some of you, you have been channeling your darker feminine energy as well, is what I keep hearing. And what that means is you are now choosing yourself. You are choosing to heal yourself, and you are elevating yourself spiritually. Okay, give me some more information on that. What I'm also hearing is watch your mouth and the things that come out of it now, because they have more weight, they have more oomph behind it, they have more zhuzh, okay, more juju behind it. So you're gonna have to be very careful about how you react to just situations or people. Normally, if you have a critique, or things that you would normally say to a person, even if you say them diplomatically, there is more strength behind your statements now. So even without realizing you could hurt someone, be very careful about that, because that adds on to karmic debt. Okay, from what I'm hearing. That's weird. It aids in karmic debt if you're not careful. You need to be very careful about the things you say and you do. And look at here, we have that Knave of Cups right here. Wow. And then we have the High Priest. Wow. We have that High Priestess. Oh my God. So Spirit has been blessing you, especially for a lot of you feminines out there, whether you have channeled the darker feminine energy and found yourself that way, or the standard divine feminine energy, the love and light. Y'all, let me tell you something. Spirit is rewarding you for the hard work that you have put in. What I'm hearing is some of y'all got big fucking juju and you don't even know it yet. Wow, this High Priestess card, all this stuff is about to be knocked out of your way. You really don't have any more obstacles anymore as far as what you perceive them to be. So be very, very careful, okay? You're about to come up. All you have to do is believe, okay? This is not the time to sell yourself short. I'm telling you that fuck you it is to other relationships, other situationships that are no longer effective in your life. But that fuck you ultimately is to your old self, because you don't need it anymore. I'm also hearing it's in response to your victimhood. Some of you allowed situations to just take over you. You beat on yourself because you stayed in that realm of being a victim. Everybody was doing stuff to you. And look, you put your big girl drawers on, and look at that. You have the 9 of Wands. What did I just say? You finally put your big girl drawers on, and you stop letting circumstances and situations take a hold of you. For some of you, you haven't even realized it yet, but your energy now has changed. So for a select few of you, you don't even hang around a lot of people, but I would wager if you just give yourself one night to go somewhere that you normally never go, watch your energy pull other people in. So also be very careful about who you also share that energy with, okay? Because now you're so strong, you're going to attract vampires. Let's get some more energy, okay? So how does that pertain to your love life? Spirit, let's look into that. Okay, we have the Hanged Man. So for some of you, you really ain't even thinking about love, to be honest with you right now. You're in a space where things are somewhat, rocky, but not in that romantic way. You have other things that you want to pour your time into. You have other things that really, what I'm hearing is you have a bigger payoff for those things. Okay, so maybe projects that you have been investing in, specifically something that's going to bring in that cheddar for you, okay, and create a better life for yourself, elevate you as well on the financial sector. Right now, I'm not gonna lie, you ain't really thinking about love. That doesn't mean that it's not coming in, okay? See, look at here. We have the Magician card, but you're going for your own better day, okay? Your own manifestations. For others of you, I do feel as though that does specifically have to do with someone that is coming in, this Magician card here, okay? And he is going to match your energy, okay? He does give me very much maybe like a high priest energy as well, what I get from the Magician card, or maybe a former high priest. Some type of knowledge comes with him. He's a very knowledgeable individual as well. Yeah, but here's what I think about this. With this 3 of Swords, it's not the energy with this Magician. This all goes back to yourself, okay? Where you are right now, you are thinking entirely too small about yourself and the weight that you have in this realm. That is a strong way to put that, but that's how that came out. So you are underestimating yourself highly, and for a lot of you, you're still pulling yourself back. Don't do that. This is not the time, okay? The Lady of the Stars and the Eye of Horus is telling you right now, go for it. Go for yours. You're protected. You're fine. Don't start no shit though. Okay, that's what I'm getting at here. Now don't start no shit, but if it come to your front door, they got you. Okay, we have that's what with this Page of Swords here. What I will say though is take some time, okay? You don't have to go gung-ho into studying anything in particular. For a select few of you, whoever that's for, give yourself a moment to just recognize where you are in your life right now. Because for some of you, you have been showing constant gratitude, and this is what aids where you are right now. But for others of you, again, that goes back into your energy is really high. It's strong, and it's only for some of you, it's getting stronger by the hour. And that's a very interesting way to put it. I told you in another reading, you ain't nothing to fuck with. Your ancestors told you you were the chosen one. Okay, and that's all that these cards are saying to me right now. So that fuck you is to all the old circumstances. Look, you have that 7 of Wands here. I'm telling you right now, something huge is coming for you. You're about to have a major blessing. For some of you that have been feeling these shifts, because there have been shifts, okay? it's like just on the other side of that, there was something that you couldn't see, but the veil is lifting, or lifted rather. And there's about to be like a smorgasbord of opportunities coming for you, okay? And some of them are absolutely spiritual. For some of you, I do feel as though your third eye is, okay? You ain't blind no more. You're wide the hell open, okay? For others of you, you're getting there. But I do feel as though you're about to hit a payoff. A huge payoff. And that's not just financial, is what I'm hearing. Okay, for some of you, you have been like this with your higher self recently, okay, and she's been guiding you. But I'm gonna tell you like this, you better get ready like TD Jakes. That's all I can say, y'all. This is not even about love right now. This is about you. And I'm hearing My Power by Beyonce in my head right now. Shit, you about to be on fire, y'all. Let me get some advice from the ancestors right here. Ooh, ancestors, what is one piece of advice that we can give to the Divine Feminine Collective right now? Yep, respect your physical body, detox, rejuvenate, relax. This keeps coming up, but in this case, you're going to need it. For some of you, you're about to receive constant downloads and you need to relax. For some of you, part of that relaxation is, and I just saw this on TikTok, which I love, by the way. A lot of this is going to be, what's that? She just said it. It's cerebral detox. I think that's how she put it. So you're going to have to take a step back from the devices for a while. Okay. You're going to have to start connecting more with nature just a little bit, because this is where all that information, those downloads are going to come in. So for some of you, you are going to have to get by water, I keep hearing, or specifically also by dirt. Okay. Dirt, grass. A lot of these downloads you're going to get. Okay, I'm hearing wade in the water in my head now. Wade in the water, which we know what that is, but it's coming. Let's see, anything else? Oh, wait a minute. Now, Spirit, now y'all talking too much. Okay, anything else? Anything else that we can give to the readers here? Earth magic, nature, rituals, charms. What did I just say? What did I just say? And that goes back to another reading that I had earlier. When you go out into nature, what you're seeking is also seeking you. Get out there, okay? But rest your mind a little bit, okay? For some of you, you're going to take a step back from the electronic devices. More importantly, get some rest. For some of you, you're going to end up having to fast. I'm not going to even lie to you. And what I mean by fast, there's going to be at least a... Ooh, I hate to say it. There's going to be at least a 30 to 40 day time window where you are going to have to fast. Okay. And it's not anything like a water fast I'm hearing, but this fast is just clear out those old things in your body that do not longer serve you, especially if you're trying to change the way that you eat. Okay. So there is going to be a time period where there's probably going to be you don't eat up from sun up to sundown. Maybe you're intermittent fasting. For some of you, you are completely abstaining from meat, period. For some of you, you may be juice fasting. For some of you, you may just spend 2 or 3 days fasting, no food at all, okay? You might be water fasting for a select few of you. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. Do not get on no water fast for no 30, 40 days. That's not what they're talking about. But however long it's for, and this is for a select few that are going to have to do that 30 to 40 days. For some of you, it may be 1 day. For some of you, it may be 2. But when you fast and the time frames that you're fasting, make sure that you get out in nature. For some of you, it's going to have to be at least twice a day. Sun up, sun down. For others of you, it may be while you're on your lunch break, as long as you're out there for at least 30 minutes a day. Because what they have to say to you, the blessings that are about to come your way, they need your full, complete concentration. Your body has to be right. There is no excuses, okay? Oh, wow. This is deep, y'all. I can't even. This was supposed to be about some zhuzh or some hey, not tonight. Okay, Spirit said we're going to have to get on it tonight. But you know what? We're going to still leave with one last piece of advice. And we're going to use the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle. Okay. Baby, these Oracle decks are talking today. Siri, what is one last piece of advice that we can get to the Divine Feminine Collective? Okay. Oh, Lord. What is one last piece of advice? Okay. The Stag, pride, leadership. And then we have the Earth Fairy, physical health, grounding, foundations. What did I just say? That grounding again, that physical health. Okay. And then you have pride, leadership. Some of you, you're about to, it sounds very Lion King-ish. Okay. But you're going to have to take your place, your rightful place in the circle of life. So for some of you, you are ascending, you are becoming your high priestess self. Okay. For some of you, you literally are becoming high priestesses. It is about to go down, and your body is going to have to take, you got to change some things about your body. Okay. For some of you, you're just going to have to go out and work out, but your physical health is going to be an important factor in what's to come. For some of you, wow, y'all, I know you said you wasn't worried about it, but for some of you, within the next 3 months, 3 to 6 months, some of y'all will be pregnant. And that's where that physical health is going to come in. Wow. Some of you are about to bear a very important son. Okay. And I'm getting stag because a stag is a male, but I do feel as though you're about to birth a son that's going to be a very important player in this life. Okay. Or one of many. Okay. With this new earth, a lot of children are coming, and they're going to be very key in the way that things change. But y'all best to get to it. Okay. Start working out. Start taking care of yourself. First and foremost, that is the priority of this. You have buried the old you. Say goodbye to it. It's gone. Don't even look back anymore. That's dead, buried, hereditized, and bound. The victimhood, gone. Whoever you walked away from, gone. Don't even worry about it anymore. Okay? Stop blaming yourself. It is over. It is done with, and you are strong. Okay? God is making you so much stronger for this, because what's about to come, you got to be ready for. Okay? The star players. Okay? You a star motherfucking player. You're in the starting lineup. Okay? You in the top 5. Okay? You're Kobe. You're Shaq. You're the Jordans. You're the Pippins. You're the Deion Sanders. You're the Emmitt Smiths. Okay? So he's getting his starting lineup out there, and you need to be ready. I'm sorry, these are all men that I'm thinking of, but you know what I'm saying. Okay? You got the Lisa Leslies, the Venuses, and the Serenas. Y'all got to be ready. Okay? And that's the best way that I can put it. And part of being ready was burying your old shit. It is dead. Step 2 is to recognize that you are a powerful individual, and you're only getting stronger. The minute you start taking that in, and you have to recognize it, don't fight it with yourself. And that's where a lot of you are going to be like, I don't know. I'm not as advanced as so-and-so. Don't worry about who you're not as advanced as. Worry about the fact that you are far more advanced than you were 2 years ago. That's what you need to be concerned about. Okay? The person I am 2 years ago is not the person that I am today. The person that was reading 10 years ago does not read like this today. You are getting stronger. Okay? Recognize that. Hold it and feel it, because you have work to do. And it's all here. I mean, it's written all over your face. And with that being said, y'all, peace and blessings to you all. Happy December 1st. Happy Hump Day. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, liking, sharing, subscribing to my Etsy page. I am still doing some things to it, but please continue to support. Also, follow me on my Instagram, my TikToks. If you would like a personal reading from me as well, if you don't want to do the Etsy, you can always email me at hushtarot@gmail.com. And with that being said, I can't wait to see y'all for Freaky Friday, because that's the next thing coming down the bend, y'all. Freaky Friday. Out.